Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So put that hammer in last night in the sp01. Super happy. It's the hammer from Cajun Gunworks. Okay, I was able to, there's the hammer. It's the race hammer and sear kit. Put the other safety in. Okay, so now I have extended safeties on both sides, which just works beautifully, trust me. Plus it really looked funky having this, nice extended one on this side and then having the little chintzy one, on the other side. But anyway, now it's all good. I polished my trigger again just to make it, have some more sheen to it. Of course, polish the barrel and put my stainless steel guide rod. But that's the updates as of now, okay? But my main thing was putting this hammer in, and there it is, if you guys can see it, if this thing will focus. But it's a really nice, like, black anodized color. Wasn't too bad to install since I've had my other hammer out before, and, it really wasn't hard. First thing what I'll say is, before I go into the gun, is I went and shot 100 rounds through it today at lunch. I was really pressed for time. I was real busy at the shop, so I didn't have a whole lot of time, but this is my target, okay? And this was at 10 yards, okay? Now this is kind of hard to see because of, the way I have the camera here. But this is at 10 yards. You see center of mass right there. Look at how they just, and I rushed it too. I really wasn't taking my time. I just blew right through it. You guys see where we're all right in the center of mass right there, blowing a hole directly through it. It was just like shooting my 1911. It was just almost all in the same hole. And then if you look here, got some headshots, and you can see the ones I rushed real good here. I just kept blowing through them, mag after mag right through there. But then you kind of see where I'm at here, okay? This is a real nice grouping, like I said, 10 yards, indoor range. They don't really allow me to do any rapid fire there. I did some double taps, and, I know the guys there, so they really didn't say nothing, but they frown upon that. There's a lot of, I don't know, pansies over there. But anyway, so that's pretty much where we came out there. Now, what's impressive is if you look here, 10 yards shooting into this little square, and when I really slowed down and took my time, look where my groupings are here, okay? And this is a small little square. I don't know exactly, what is this? I don't know, 4 inches by 4 inches or 3 by 3. I'm not sure what size square this is, but you see where I had, blew off a little bit to the side there. And then look at this on that side, okay? So this is definitely a awesome shooter. If I really took my time and I had some real good sights on it, because I feel these sights are a little off. I was aiming for the center here, and I kept hitting over here, just like on center of mass. It's the same thing. And like I said, I haven't done anything to these sights at all. I haven't done shit to them. Haven't drifted them, haven't tried to change anything, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Big Johnson's advice, and I'm going to order the competition blacked out rear sight with the red fiber optic front sight from Dawson Precision. I should be ordering them, I don't know, this coming week or maybe the week after, but as soon as I get those, they will go in this gun, and this gun will be pretty much complete. I have the short reset trigger in it, or short reset firing pin, trigger kit, combat trigger, 11.5 main string. I think, can't remember the recoil spring, but it's like a 13 or something like that. It's definitely lower. That's why it racks so easy. Polish the barrel, polish some of the internals. You got the race hammer. So I've done a lot to this, which started off to be just I think it was a $600 gun. Of course, upgraded the grips. But this is just a beautiful gun. I'm so happy. Everything that I've done to this, I'm extremely happy about. I love tinkering with guns. I'm happy that I was able to do it myself. Like I said, I've worked on a bunch of Glocks before, M&Ps, 1911s. So I figured I could do this. And a lot of people say, oh man, those CZs are difficult. Honestly, they're really not. I think a 1911 is probably harder to work on than these. Okay, so this was not bad at all, okay? The sear cage all pops out in one shot. Let me show you real quick what I mean by that. Let's break it down. Let's see here. I like to just hammer it a little bit there. I'm not, you know what? I'm going to tell you about this CZ. This thing is super durable. I've been beating on it. You know, I haven't had it in a holster or anything, but this polycoat or whatever, it doesn't wear. It really doesn't. I've heard other videos or listened to other videos where people say, oh yeah, it wears and all this shit. I really don't see any wear. I don't. And even if I did, I wouldn't care. It's a gun. It's supposed to be shot. But, and worn and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I mean, and carried. But look, there's your sear. Okay, if this thing will focus. I'm not sure if it really will here. Let's go. Come on, guy. Let's focus. Come on. There we go. There's the focus. Now that's the sear, okay? Of course, this is your lifter arm, which controls the firing pin block. I was thinking of removing this, putting a spacer there, and removing my firing pin block, and then I'd have even a better trigger. I'm still up in the air about that. I don't know if I want to do that. We'll see. But here's your sear, okay, adjustable. All you do is run this screw down, put some Loctite on it, run it down to where it meets the safety. Right when it touches that safety, that's all you do. You're done. You're in, okay? And it gives you a nice clean break. I'm going to demonstrate that in just a moment. I took my trigger, which I don't have. It's in my room, kind of. I'm in the living room right now, or in the kitchen right now doing this video. But I took my little trigger gauge, Lyman trigger gauge deal. I think it's a Lyman, I'm not sure. But anyway, and I was coming up with a consistent, okay, this is consistent, guys. Okay, let's focus. Consistent 3-pound pull here, okay? Consistent. Now that's a super clean break, okay? Now here's my reset. Okay, here we go. That's my reset. Okay, right there. Now look, there's nothing there. There's take up right there, which is nothing really. And then there's the wall. Boom. Super happy. Love it. Okay. Now my double action, I think I did like 4 or 5 trigger pulls with this thing with the gauge, and it's 7 pounds. 7 pounds. Which I was looking at some CZ Shadow videos, and from the CZ Custom Shop, it was about 8 pounds or so, 7.5 pounds on the double action. And I think the single action was about 3.5 pounds. So I'm coming out with what I did to it, okay? And I'm no gunsmith. I just, you know, do it at home, tinker, whatever. I got a 7-pound double action. And like I said, without removing the firing pin block, there's my reset. I got a pretty good reset. And a 3-pound single action. So I'm super happy. Once I put those sights on there, I'm going to dial those in, and I'm going to have pretty much a Shadow, okay? The original Shadow has the same frame as this. Everything's going to be really the same thing as the Shadow, okay? It's all going to be the same. The only difference is the Shadow doesn't have a firing pin block. Mine does, okay? So that's something I'm thinking about changing. But I don't know. We'll see. I like the way it shoots the way it is now. I like the break. I like the trigger. I like how it feels. I'm super happy. I couldn't be happier. So there you have it, guys. I'm a CZ fan for life. My next project I'm looking at after I have this completed sometime this year. I'm not sure. Maybe sooner or later. I don't know. A CZ01 if I can get one, and a 97B if I can get one. I live in California, like I said. Everyone knows it sucks here. We're trying to change things over here, but it's super difficult because we have a liberal, what do you call it? Democrat governor, Jerry Brown. He's a complete idiot. Okay, him and his high-speed rail bullshit. Trust me, he's lame. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna try to overcome it. I live here. I have family here. I can't leave, so I'm just gonna fight. That's all I can do. Okay, but. Anyway, this is the CZ. I love it. Super happy. And please subscribe and like. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.